Hey there, welcome back to English in Ease, the podcast where we take the pressure off and help you get truly comfortable with English, one step at a time. I'm Emily, your host, and I'm so glad you're here. Whether you're out for a walk, riding the train, cooking dinner, or just lying in bed with your headphones on, this moment is yours. This is your time to grow, gently and consistently, in your English journey. Today, we're diving into something that every learner struggles with at some point: listening and speaking. Real, practical skills. Not just theory, not just memorized grammar, but the kind of English you actually use in daily life. Like when you're having a quick chat with a friend, ordering coffee, sitting in a meeting, or just watching a Netflix show without turning on subtitles. Let me ask you something. Have you ever studied English for years, passed the tests, learned the vocabulary, but still froze when someone spoke to you naturally? That's so common. I've seen it with so many learners. And here's the truth. Knowing English is not the same as using English. That's why this episode is going to be a little different, a little more interactive. We'll talk, we'll repeat, we'll reflect, and yes, you'll even do a little speaking, right where you are. You don't need a partner. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up and speak out. Let's start here. Why are listening and speaking so important? A lot of learners ask me, Emily, should I focus more on grammar or build vocabulary first? Or is reading the key to fluency? Well, all of those things help. But if you can't understand what someone is saying, or if you freeze when you need to respond, it doesn't matter how many grammar rules you know. You can't interact. And interaction is the heart of language. Imagine this. You walk into a little coffee shop in New York. The barista smiles and says, "Hey, what can I get started for you today?" And your mind goes blank. Not because you don't know the words, but because your ears and mouth aren't trained to move that fast. That's the gap we want to close. The good news? You can train your brain. Listening and speaking are both skills, and like any skill, cooking, swimming, playing guitar, they get better the more you practice. Let's look at how these two skills work together. When you listen to natural English, real speed, real tone, real accents, you start to absorb things like rhythm, pronunciation, and natural phrasing. This helps your mouth start producing those same patterns when you speak. You become more fluent not by memorizing lines, but by hearing and then mirroring real speech. And this actually mirrors how we learn as children. Think about it. Before we ever picked up a pencil or read a word on a page, we spent months, even years, just listening to our parents, siblings, cartoons, the world around us. Only after we heard enough did we start to speak. So let's bring that idea into our adult learning. Start with listening, then build your speaking on that solid foundation. Now, I want to take a second and encourage you. Speaking doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, it shouldn't be. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is connection. It's okay to pause, to forget a word, to say things a little awkwardly at first. Because here's the magic. When you start speaking out loud, you're giving your brain permission to grow in a new way. You're building what I like to call your English reflex, the ability to respond without overthinking. Even if you're just talking to yourself in the mirror or narrating what you're doing, like, "I'm making tea," or "The rain sounds nice today." You are training your brain to think and speak in English. You're building fluency. And don't underestimate the power of small daily practice. Speaking for 2 minutes a day, consistently, will do more for your fluency than 1 hour of silent grammar study once a week. So here's what we're going to do today. I'll guide you through some very practical activities. You'll hear a short dialogue, repeat some useful phrases, and even do a fun mini role play. It'll feel like a conversation, even if it's just you and me right now. Let's go ahead and jump into some common challenges first, because if you've ever struggled with listening or speaking, you're not alone, and you're not doing anything wrong. One of the biggest complaints I hear from learners is this: I can understand English in class, but when I listen to native speakers in real life or in movies, it all sounds too fast. Sound familiar? That's because native speakers don't always speak the way textbooks do. We connect words. We use slang. We drop sounds. You won't hear, "What are you doing?" You'll hear, "What you doing?" And unless your ears are trained to hear that, it sounds like a blur. Another issue is vocabulary. Learners often get stuck on one word they don't know, and then miss the rest of the sentence. But here's a trick. Don't get stuck. Keep going. Your brain can fill in the meaning from the context. It's just like when you watch a movie in another language. You might not understand every word, but you still know what's happening. Now, let's talk about a big one: fear of mistakes. So many of you are afraid to speak because you might say something wrong. You're worried about grammar or pronunciation or sounding funny. But let me tell you something. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. And honestly, most people admire your courage just for trying. Making mistakes is not failure, it's feedback, it's growth. Every time you speak, even if you mess up, you're getting better. You know what else I hear a lot? "Emily, I understand everything in my head, but when I open my mouth, nothing comes out." That's normal. That's not a sign you're bad at English. It's a sign you need more speaking time. You've built knowledge. Now it's time to activate it. And one more thing. Stop translating. I know that's hard, especially in the beginning. But the longer you think in your native language first, then try to translate into English, the slower and more painful speaking becomes. So start small. Start thinking simple thoughts in English. I'm hungry. I forgot my umbrella. I like this song. The more you do this, the faster fluency will come. Oh, and let's not forget about pronunciation. So many learners worry their accent will make them hard to understand. But let me tell you something radical. Accents are not bad. Everyone has an accent, even native speakers. There's American English, British English, Australian English, Canadian English, and 1,000 varieties in between. The goal is not to erase your accent. The goal is to speak clearly, with confidence. Okay, we've covered a lot. Up next, we're going to dive into our first interactive practice. You'll hear a short dialogue. Then we'll break it down, repeat it slowly, and help you shadow it. So get ready. Find a quiet place if you can. Take a deep breath. Welcome back to English in Ease. I'm Emily, and now it's time to move from talking about English to actually using it. This next section is all about practice, real, hands-on speaking and listening that you can do wherever you are. Don't worry, I'll walk you through everything step by step. You don't need to understand every word right away. Just stay with me, and let's build your confidence together. Let's begin with a short dialogue in natural, casual English. First, I'll play it at full speed. Your only job is to listen. That's it. Don't worry about catching every word. Just let the sounds wash over you and try to follow the flow. Here we go. Dialogue. A. Hey, long time no see. How have you been? B. I've been good. Just really busy with work lately. A. Oh, I hear you. Same here. My job's been crazy this month. B. Yeah? What do you do again? A. I work at a marketing agency. Lots of deadlines, you know. B. Sounds stressful. Make sure to take some time for yourself. A. Thanks. I'm trying. What about you? Still at the bank? B. Yep. Still there. It's stable, but not very exciting. That was fast, right? It's okay if you didn't catch it all. Let's slow it down now and go line by line. You're going to repeat each line out loud after me. Think of it like shadowing. You hear it, then say it. Let's try it together. I'll play both parts, but I'll leave space for you to repeat. Let's begin. Slow pace repeat. After me, Emily, as person A and B. You repeat after each line. A. Hey, long time no see. B. I've been good, just really busy with work lately. A. Oh, I hear you. Same here. My job's been crazy this month. B. Yeah? What do you do again? A. I work at a marketing agency. Lots of deadlines, you know. B. Sounds stressful. Make sure to take some time for yourself. A. Thanks, I'm trying. What about you? Still at the bank? B. Yep, still there. It's stable but not very exciting. Nice job. If it felt a little awkward, that's totally normal. Speaking out loud is a habit. It gets easier every time you do it. Now, let's look at some of the key phrases from this dialogue. These are expressions you'll hear often in everyday English. Try to repeat each one after me. Long time no see. This means, it's been a while since we last met. Very casual and friendly. I hear you. This means, I understand, or I feel the same way. It shows empathy. What do you do again? A polite way to ask someone to remind you of their job. Lots of deadlines. This means you have many tasks that must be finished on time. Take some time for yourself. A friendly reminder to rest or relax, often said when someone is stressed. These are great phrases to practice and use in your own conversations. They make your English sound more natural, more real, not like it came from a textbook. Now, let's level up your speaking practice with a mini role play. Don't worry, you won't need to memorize anything. I'll be person A, and you will be person B. After each of my lines, I'll pause, and you'll respond. Just say whatever feels natural. You can repeat the original line or change it. What matters is that you speak out loud. Are you ready? Let's do it. Mini role play. Your person BA. Emily. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Your turn to speak. A. Wow, sounds like you've been busy. What have you been working on lately? Your turn. A. Nice. That sounds exciting. Do you enjoy it? Your turn. A. Cool. We should meet up sometime and talk more. Great work. If that felt a bit challenging, you can always rewind and try again. Repeating and practicing is exactly how you build fluency. Remember, when you speak, speak clearly, not quickly. Clear speech is always more important than fast speech. Now, let's shift gears and talk about how to train your ears, because strong listening skills make speaking easier too. Here are my top tips for improving your listening comprehension. Tip 1. Listen to English every day. Even just 10 to 15 minutes a day adds up. Find what you enjoy. Podcasts, YouTube videos, audiobooks, songs. And really listen. Make it part of your routine, like brushing your teeth. Tip 2. Listen actively. That means don't just let the words float past. Focus on pronunciation, emotion, tone, and rhythm. How are things said? What's the feeling behind them? Tip 3. Use subtitles strategically. Start with subtitles in your language, then move to English subtitles. Eventually, try watching with no subtitles at all. Even if you only catch 50%, your brain is learning the rhythm and flow. Tip 4. Shadowing, one of my favorite techniques. Listen to a short sentence. Pause. Then repeat it out loud, trying to match the pronunciation and rhythm. It's like singing along to a song, but for speaking practice. Tip 5. Slow it down. Use playback tools to slow audio down. Most podcast apps and YouTube videos let you change the speed. Start slow, then gradually increase. Tip 6. Repeat the same audio. Listen once just to enjoy. Second time, read along with subtitles or a transcript. Third time, try repeating or writing what you hear. This builds depth, not just exposure. Tip 7. Listen to different accents. English is spoken around the world. Get familiar with American, British, Australian, and other global Englishes. The more your ears adapt, the easier it gets. Tip 8. Be patient. You won't understand everything at first. That's okay. You don't need 100% to grow. Aim for progress, not perfection. 60% today could be 80% next month. Listening is a long game, and the more you enjoy it, the faster you'll grow. So find voices you like, topics that excite you, and keep listening every day. And speaking of speaking, our next section is going to be another fun, interactive speaking practice with phrases you can use today in real life. Short, simple, powerful. So grab a sip of water, take a deep breath, and I'll meet you in the next part. Welcome back. I'm Emily, and you're listening to English in Ease. So far, we've talked about the importance of listening and speaking, walked through a natural conversation, and practiced with real dialogue. Now, it's your turn again. Let's build your speaking confidence through short, repeat after me exercises and a fun role play you can use in real conversations. Remember, even if you're alone right now, this time is powerful. Just like going to the gym, your fluency muscles grow with repetition. Let's warm up with some daily English phrases, short, friendly lines you can use in almost any situation. I'll say a sentence, pause, and you repeat after me. Repeat after me. Daily conversation lines. Say them naturally, and don't be afraid to use some feeling. Hi, how's it going? I'm doing well, thanks. And you? What have you been up to? I've been really busy with work. That sounds interesting. Tell me more. Nice job. Let's move on to natural reactions. These are short responses that help keep conversations flowing. Ready? Repeat. After me. Natural reactions. Really? That's cool. No way. I didn't know that. I totally get it. That makes sense. Let's catch up soon. These expressions may seem small, but they make a big difference in how fluent and natural you sound. Use them in texts, small talk, or online chats. They fit everywhere. Now, let's try a mini role play again. You'll be person B. I'll speak as person A, and then pause for your part. Ready? Let's go. Mini role play. You're person BA. Emily. Hey, it's been a while. What's new with you? Your turn. A. Wow, sounds like you've had a lot going on. How's work? Your turn. A. Oh yeah? Do you enjoy what you're doing these days? Your turn. A. That's great to hear. Let's hang out soon, okay? That was fantastic. And remember, you don't need perfect grammar or perfect words. You need real effort. And you just gave it. Be proud of that. Now that we've practiced together, let's talk about some top strategies that can help you speak English more fluently and confidently, even when no one's around. Tip number 1. Practice out loud every day, even if it's just a few minutes. Describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. I'm walking to the store. I'm writing an email. These small moments add up. You're building real thinking in English. Tip number 2. Don't chase perfection. Chase connection. Fluency is not about using fancy words or perfect grammar. It's about being understood. Native speakers make mistakes too. They forget words. They say and and that's okay. Tip number 3. Use simple words with confidence. You don't need big vocabulary to sound smart. Phrases like, I think so, that's interesting, or I'm not sure, are clear, natural, and confident. Tip number 4. Record yourself. Yes, really. Take your phone, pick a topic, your day, your favorite food, a recent trip, and talk for 1 minute. Then listen back. Notice your pronunciation, your flow, and celebrate the small wins. Over time, you'll start to sound more fluent and feel more confident. Tip number 5. Speak slowly. A lot of learners try to speak quickly because they think it sounds more fluent, but rushing leads to mistakes and pressure. Instead, speak slowly and clearly. Clarity is fluency. Tip number 6. Celebrate small victories. Did you introduce yourself in English today? Amazing. Did you order a drink without switching to your native language? That's a win. Every small step builds momentum. I want you to really hear this. Confidence is built. It's not something you magically have. It's something you create. One conversation, one sentence, one brave moment at a time. And guess what? You're already doing it. Now, before we wrap up, let's answer a few common questions from English learners, questions you may have asked yourself too. Question 1. Do I need to understand every word to be a good listener? Answer. Number. Definitely not. Your goal is to understand the main idea, the feeling, the context. Understanding 70% is already strong. Focus on the big picture, not perfection. Question 2. Is it bad to have an accent? Answer. Not at all. Everyone has an accent. I have one. You have one. And that's beautiful. The goal is clarity, not to sound like someone else. Embrace your voice. Question 3. Can I improve listening and speaking without a teacher? Answer. Yes, 100%. You can grow through podcasts, YouTube, reading aloud, shadowing, recording yourself, and thinking in English. A teacher helps, but you are the one who makes the progress. Question 4. Should I wait to speak until my grammar is perfect? Answer. Nope. Speak now. Grammar improves through practice. Don't let the fear of mistakes stop your voice. Use what you know and build from there. Let's do a quick review of your homework for today. And don't worry, it's fun and low pressure. Homework. Listen to the short dialogue from today again. Try to catch 5 phrases you didn't notice before. Speak 2 sentences from our practice. Say them 5 times throughout the day, clearly and confidently. Record yourself talking about your day in English for 1 minute. Don't worry about grammar. Just speak. Then listen and reflect. These small tasks will create big changes over time. And finally, I want to leave you with this reminder. You're not just learning a language. You're creating a new way to express yourself. You're learning how to connect with people, with the world, and even with new parts of yourself. So don't stop. Keep listening. Keep speaking. Keep practicing. Even on the days it feels hard, especially on those days, just keep going. You've got this. Thanks so much for joining me today on English in Ease. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share it with a friend, or leave a review. It really helps this show grow, and it means the world to me. Until next time, I'm Emily. And remember, every day is a new chance to grow your English. Take care and talk to you soon. Bye for now.